What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy, getting back into another reaction. Welcome back to Fox's Den. JJK Season 3, Episode 11. Dog, off the last episode, this one's shaping up to be fucking insane. I mean, to be honest, every episode has been kind of insane. No, let's not say every episode. There has been some slower parts, but I feel like of the build-up of everything and figuring out what's really going on with the Colony game and, you know, this plan that apparently Kenjaku has that Reggie is aware of, or at least guessing what's going to happen, where each colony has, you know, let's say about 100 sorcerers. There's one that's going to be stronger than everybody else. And once all of the strongest are, I guess, come to not fruition, but all the strongest are the only ones standing, Kenjaku's going to do something. That's basically the gist of what Reggie is saying. So that in itself, the whole buildup of that with the Colony game and what's been happening and our goals intertwined with that since the beginning of the season of part 1 has been nothing short of amazing. I'm very excited to see how they end this off for part 1, and then you know, some of it, like, because we've been getting a lot of buildup, so I feel like it's really setting up for part 2 to be fucking ridiculous, which I've already been thoroughly enjoying part 1, even if it is just mostly build up. I mean, there's been some amazing moments. I mean, the Maki taking out the Zenny clan, that episode I think is still the best episode of the fucking season, or possibly the show yet. But now we got Megumi versus Reggie, as well as that guy, I think his name is Takaba, the like comedian dude that ended up saving Megumi last episode. He's taking on Hanazoki, or whatever that guy's name is, that like discards his own body parts and they turn into bombs. That's like his, you know, curse technique. I don't know if we're going to see more of that fight as well, or is it just going to be Megumi and Reggie, which I'm completely okay with if that is the case. Because this dude Megumi has got Reggie where he wants him. Reggie's been kind of, you know, doing whatever he wants and kind of evading Megumi and seeming like he can, you know, outrun him or is able to take him on, right? He's stronger than him, or at least he was confident in the fact of that. But now he didn't realize the level of sorcery that Megumi is on, and he quickly realizes that once he gets in the gym, and Megumi has just now started to implement his domain, even though it's not complete. That's what he's using the gymnasium for. And this dude Reggie looks like he was shaking in his boots, so I cannot wait to get in this episode and see how Megumi, like, this is the second time in the entire show that we have seen his domain, even though it's not finished yet. We saw him sort of trying to start to use it in season 2, whenever he was trying to help Maki, Naobito, and Nanami get out of that, what is his name, Dagon's domain. Or at the very least, he was deploying it to where like he was counteracting the guaranteed hit effect or the guaranteed kill effect, whatever. So that was a slight use of it, but it wasn't the full thing where like we kind of saw in season 1 where he just completely made light work of that special grade curse. So has he improved it since then? Dude, I can't wait. Let's just get into it. Let's see what's good in this episode. I'm so excited to see more of his domain and hopefully see Reggie get fucking absolutely smoked. So that's what we're getting into. If you guys enjoy the reaction, please like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, and the notification bell so the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. JJK Season 3, Episode 11. Oh yeah, right back into it. Right back into it. Come on. See, because he can't implement barriers yet, because his domain isn't complete. That's why he's using the gymnasium. Is the origin of New Shadow Style's simple domain. It's guaranteed hit factor. Ooh! Yo, that little basket ain't gonna do shit. Oh, Megumi, nah! Yo, piece him up, dog. Oh my, bro, the hands! You can't even see him coming. Just from the shadows. He manages to force it to close. Yeah, it's not imbued with a guaranteed hit technique, because it's not complete yet. 120% of his latent potential? Look at this animation. What the fuck is going on? Oh, yo! Why is he moving like Doji right now? Oh my god. Bro, he is smacking him the fuck. Oh my god! I love how it seems like an infinite, like, just like shadow realm. To avoid getting sucked in. Him and his hair. Mmm. 2.4 tons. Yeah, those 3 cars. That's quite the counter. What is Megumi gonna do? Are you stupid? What the fuck is he planning? Yo, his smile! Oh! Ooh, a battle of endurance. Who's gonna get crushed first? What an intro to the episode. Holy fuck. Fighter jets? And we're learning about fucking G-Force? Damn! Reinforcing his body with a cursed energy. Wow. Bro, he's so fucking smart. 3 to 6 tons, even more weight than Fushiguro's dealing with. Oh my god, bro, this is so stressful. After he dismisses his domain, wow, he figured that out quickly. What the fuck you about to fucking contract with now? Oh. Did he even get the chance to? I think he just fucking broke. Or did it work? What is happening? Oh, he's in the shadow. Yup. He's not able to breathe. Done. Bro, he's still succumbing to that fucking pressure just to make sure he's dead. Oh my god. Did Reggie make that car come up? And then it just disappears like that. Is that so? What the fuck? Oh yeah, now that weighs way more than just 3 cars. 30 tons? This is so stressful. What the fuck is he about to do? Well, how the hell did he do that? Mmm. Oh, it's because he released the domain and they were in a pool? Oh, there's a pool below the gymnasium. Oh my god, bro. That's what's happening, right? Bro, they're both like fucking, yeah, like exhausted or getting to the close point. Hands. Bro, this shit is insane. They're just straight up walking towards each other. Yep, straight hands. Oh my god, nah. Oh, fuck! The dog! Damn, bit a chunk out of his ass. Done. Done. His whole ear, half his face, and just through his fucking entire shoulder. Oh my god, fucked his shit up, bro. That hand-to-hand right there for just a few seconds to hold on. They're just slowly walking towards each other, and it turns up so quick. I was waiting until one of them took the first hit. Oh my god! Quick, bro. Nah. Megumi is so fucking lit, dude. God damn, that was good, bro. Holy fuck, what a fight. All to convince me that you couldn't use that dog anymore. Yo. Yup. Megumi is so smart. A modern sorcerer. Okay, so he's a sorcerer from the past. That's why he's familiar with Kenjaku. Are secretly connected and lied about their goal? Damn, dude, Reggie is fucking straight gonna die. Oh wow, he's actually gonna give him all his points. Wow. My good deed before I die. So wait, he's thinking from what Reggie has told him and what he learned from him is that potentially Tengen and Kenjaku have like one goal in mind together? That they're actually like working together? Nah, there's no way, right? God damn. What a fight. He just walks out of there like, alright, yep, see you later, Reggie. See you never. Just fucking blood leaking in the fucking pool. You have gained 5 points. That's when he died right there, when he got the notification. What the fuck are we doing, Takaba? He's just enjoying a fucking nice cup of joe? Yo, what is up with this guy? Done. Oh, so you're just like, oh yeah, I'm done with this. Yup. Take a bath. Brush your teeth. What the fuck? Convinced would be funny at reality. Opposing even Gojo. That's insane. So his curse technique is literally called comedian. Doesn't know anything about his own technique. Awesome. Sick. Bro, what a character. This bitch, we really still care about her at all? Where is she going? Why am I following her at all? Oh my god, girl, get a grip. Is Megumi following her? Yeah, sure. Yep, that's reality. Oh, he got a sword in his hand. I think he's ready to kill her shit. Protect you? Yeah, no, you're about to die. That was his sister's voice that he was hearing to not kill her. Yes! Yes! Hana, we've been looking for you! Save our Gojo, please! Oh my god, just happens to be descending upon Megumi. I'm hoping she's doing that with the intent of saving him. 91. His second incarnation? 2 autonomous Shikigami. The greatest cursed energy output among the players, bro. Hold on, all right, hold on. Where are we at? This is somewhere else. Where did I miss? Events progress quickly in the Sendai Colony, November 12th. The Sendai Colony. Okay, okay. Yo, who the fuck is this? Manipulate the sky? Ranks as special grade. A cockroach curse spirit. Lying dormant until certain conditions are met? What the fuck are those conditions? Four-way stalemate. Oh! He taking out these top 4 all by himself, dog. A modern sorcerer rivaling Gojo Satoru in unusual abilities, bro. Nah. Alright, yeah. I'm so fucking lit for next episode, which I think is the finale. Bro. Nah, this dude Yuta is different, bro. They're just listing off this like insane roster in the Sendai Colony of like 4 different sorcerers that are in a stalemate because they're so strong. And he's already cut one of them down, which what looked like it was effortless. Like, bro, Yuta is ridiculous, dude. Next episode is going to be ridiculous. Alrighty, guys, what a spectacular fucking episode of JJK. Episode 11, that was fucking perfect, bro. Holy. We got a really good setup for what we're about to see in the next episode, which I'm pretty sure is the finale, and I think has a little bit of a longer runtime than normal episodes. It might be similar to episode 4, like when we saw Maki take out the Zenin clan. At least I would assume so. Like that episode was like, what, like 28 minutes or some shit like that? I feel like I've heard that somewhere that it's similar in terms of runtime. And that end of it, you know, this episode just gave us the perfect setup of what we're about to see. I mean, holy shit. Pretty much the first half, or like most of this episode, was Megumi taking on Reggie, though, with his domain. And although it's not complete, it heightens his shadow technique, or his 10 shadows technique. And he was just fucking putting the beaters on Reggie in the beginning, bro. Really pretty much most of the time, but Reggie was still, like, Reggie's smart. He was able to figure out ways to, like, counteract it, mainly being, like, throughout the middle of the episode where he, like, you know, not inserted, but basically, like, you know, spawned, like, 3 cars from his, like, receipt or whatever, didn't give them a command so they wouldn't disappear right away either, and let them sink into his shadow. And whatever's in his shadow is basically, like, what he's carrying. It's almost like a backpack. Like, he was carrying however much weight that was, which I think Reggie said was like 2.4 tons. So he was like carrying it and couldn't move, but was reinforcing himself with cursed energy to be able to endure it. Because shortly after this, obviously the domain is all around him. He's using the gymnasium. So even though he can't create a barrier yet, which also he can't have a guaranteed hit effect, he heightened his 10 shadows technique, and the barrier is essentially just the gymnasium building itself. And it's a shadow enveloped above them, to the side, everywhere. So he literally spawns, what's it called, Max Elephant from above, and basically doing the same thing to Reggie, where he was succumbing to the weight of the elephant and the pressure, which was even more weight than the 3 cars that he put into his shadow. And then he was trying to use his trump card, you know, whatever this, you know, receipt that he was trying to get, which we see eventually was the fucking, like, literally like a house, which weighs like 30 fucking tons or some dumb shit. He didn't get it in time, and he was sinking in the shadow, but he didn't give the cars a command, and so he gave the cars a command at that moment to rise him up out of the shadow, and it basically saved him. But, of course, Megumi's smart as shit, bro. Literally this entire time, too, he was just making Reggie believe that he couldn't use the dog anymore. Ever since the very, very beginning of the battle in the previous episode, in episode 10. And as Reggie comes back up and he's about to, you know, this house is about to fall on Megumi, he literally releases the technique to where the house, you know, crushes the floor of the gymnasium. There's a pool below it, and Reggie is sinking. As Megumi seems like he is choking him, but at some point backs off so he can, like, rejuvenate a little bit. And then they just walk up slowly towards each other and just absolutely go insane for, like, only like 10 seconds of hand-to-hand combat. The animation looked ridiculous. It was amazing. And boom, there comes the dog from behind, absolutely rips through Reggie on his left side. His shoulder and, like, part of his face, gone. Done. And he accepts defeat and ends up giving Megumi his points, and then obviously dies. And so Megumi gets, like, what, like 46 points total, because I think he transferred 41, and then killing him was the, you know, 5 for killing a sorcerer. There you go, 46 points granted to Megumi. And obviously he's feeling it. And it's not like Megumi got out of that unscathed. He was the better sorcerer for sure and won, but he's still injured and exhausted. And then we catch up with this, you know, the guy that was with Reggie, Hanazoki, whatever his name is, and then this comedian Takaba. And this guy just can't understand why he can't damage him. Like, he's felt like he's killed him 5 times, but he's sustained no damage. And then Kogane tells him, hey, you know, Reggie's dead. He's like, yeah, fuck this, I'm going home, I'm out. That was pretty much it there. And then we get a little look at this girl again, that was the one that led Megumi to Reggie and all this shit. And getting a look into her, I guess, mindset, like, you know, that she was told that men are wolves, you know, most of her life, but she's like, oh, well, the wolves, you know, take care of the confusing stuff for me, so I don't have to do anything, blah, blah, blah. So you can see that she's used to just relying on whoever, looks like in this case, most of the time, like some sort of man, to just take care of everything for her. And the expectations are ridiculous. And then Megumi was about to kill her, but then he hears his, like, sister's voice. Sorry, I had a phone call. I don't know where I left. Oh, yeah. He hears his sister's voice basically telling him to not do it. And then he kind of, like, collapses from all the exhaustion and how much work he's put in. And, you know, it's just like, oh, shut up, sister. You know, like, you know, it's almost like an annoying sister, like, nagging her brother as he collapses. And then we see this, like, yellow, goldish light shimmering over him, and then, like, feathers falling, which is the hint. And then it pans to this angel literally floating above him, which is exactly who we're fucking looking for. I'm pretty sure her actual name is Hana. They don't know that, or the characters don't know that yet. They just know that this is a sorcerer called Angel. She's been around for 1,000 years apparently, and her curse technique can dispel any other curse technique. So she's, like, our key to being able to free Gojo. Is it going to be as simple as that? She's going to help us willingly? Is she saving Megumi? Does she have good intentions? Like, can we trust her? Who knows? I hope so, because this is literally the person that we're looking for, and she just so happens to be fucking, like, floating above Megumi to what looks like she's going to save him, but who knows if that's actually her goal or not. Oh my god, dude, this is progressing so quickly, holy fuck. And then we get, like, after we see that, like, insane reveal, it's like, oh shit, we might actually be able to free Gojo, which if we do, it's fucking over. It's easy work from there. We finally get a look at the Sendai Colony. Is this the Sendai Colony, right? I mean, it says Sendai City, so I'm assuming it's a Sendai Colony. Bro, we gotta look at this and how there's basically a stalemate between like the 4 top sorcerers in this colony. And they're all kind of bored because it's stalemate or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then there's this like cockroach one that's like, that was freed by Kenjaku. It's a cockroach cursed spirit that's considered special grade, and it's lying dormant until certain conditions are met. Who the fuck knows what those conditions are? But this is who's in the Sendai Colony. And they build this up very quickly to give us like, I guess like just an idea of like who's here in the Sendai Colony and like how strong they are. And of course, bro, but one of those pillars have fallen. And it shows the first guy that we saw get cut down like effortlessly by Yuta, who's a special grade sorcerer that rivals Gojo. I mean, dude, this guy Yuta is fucking cold, bro. No emotion on his face. That's where the episode ends. So that's basically what we're getting for the finale, which, I think is a longer run time than normal episodes. I mean, this is just the finale for part 1, too. I don't know how long the break's gonna be, but, like, dude, oh my god, bro. This show is so fucking good, dude. What an episode. I cannot wait for the finale of part 1. That episode next week's gonna go... I know it's gonna pop off. Yuta is so cold. Well, yeah, it's gonna do it. That was an amazing fucking episode, bro. Can't wait for next week. Gotta wait another fucking, 6-7 days. Yeah, 6-7. Alright. That's gonna do it. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all did, please like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so the next one's dropping. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.